on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one... Anders Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets this to Fant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Walker on second. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He lofts it deep, right side. What a dive! I think he caught it! And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Working inside the red zone. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has his man, it's Corley. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. They'll run here, it's Hall. Is in, touchdown New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. He's out in the clear. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Throwing this back in the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks break the tie here in the 1st. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Complete out to the right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Now here's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He finds Fant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Smith. Cut by Lockett. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They give up the gut to Walker. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Smith. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That throw finds Conklin. And he'll get it up to the 27. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers set to pass. And he's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll motion a tight end left. They give on 2nd to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He's on the move. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. First down, Smith to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Walker running right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Jets back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Brushes him off with ease. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the...
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Rodgers to throw. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll go right side with Hall. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Seahawks behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Smith to the air now. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Into the hands of Walker. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Smith. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Back to the air, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Has his man, it's Corley. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He's going to push one deep down the right into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman. Time speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Xavier Gipson now to return. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Coming right is Hall. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. To throw is Rogers. Finds his target, Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Seahawks offense running out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Smith on first down. Smith-njigba there to grab it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They go with Walker here. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. It's Walker on the option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Completed to Lockett. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the red zone now. Barner's got it. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Walker hauls it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Walker does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're out and set, first and 10. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Corley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now here's Rodgers. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Staying with Walker, making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. 2nd down now, 7 to go. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action. Here's Smith. It's caught Metcalf. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To the ground with Walker. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. They're going play action. Pass complete to Walker.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From the right hash, 55 yards out. The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been the death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
The Jets offense now set to take over. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He completes it in traffic. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 2nd and 3 now. Hall running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now Rodgers. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's on the move. He can run it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. 2nd and 3 now. From the 17. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Jets down by only 2 in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Rodgers trying to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give up the gut to Walker. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down. Running with Walker again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he's bundled up quick. This just crosses the 25 to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Try to run for it with Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll get it up to the 44. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks with a little more work to do to win it here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Walker now from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. The Jets take their 1st timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Walker on the give. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Walker gets the pitch. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Running is Walker, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The kick is good. He got it. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from New York.